Hello, this is SimSteam, welcome back to the channel. This is episode 5 in our playthrough of Flight Simulator 24 Career Mode. If you like my content, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel, but it doesn't cost you anything. Let's dive into it. So here we are back at headquarters. We have unlocked the cargo transport special mission. So at the end of the last episode I said I'd do another mission just to get our airplane missions with C or above the thing, so we're now cargo transport. So what we can do is we can go and do the qualifying flight, I think they call it. It was in Madagascar somewhere here. Basically it's the gold one, which allows you to then get missions. This is quite good for our it's quite good for our progress, because the actual first plane we want to buy for ourselves is a Cessna cargo, because that's the best way to make money to start with, well, the fastest way to make money. So you might be asking why haven't we set up a company already and bought a plane for sightseeing and stuff like that? Because when you set up your first company you get an extraordinarily discounted plane, like a lot of discount. I want to say it's like half price. So you want to do that, you want to hold off on that and get a plane like I said now that will carry you through for a lot of missions, and then you can start buying more. Talking today, we have lots of boxes, as you can see.
Hi there, it's Widad. Now that you're all set up, let me go over the important details with you.
Would help if I had the right microphone on. Not sure if that's good. I think that's probably working. We shall see. Okay. Oh, we're back again. OBS crashed. That's a good start, isn't it? So basically, just in case I can't recover the previous video, we are doing the cargo mission. The first one, which shall allow us to continue doing these. So once you unlock the specialization, you have a special gold mission, which you have to complete before you can then do more. We are on that gold mission currently for cargo. It is probably the most hellishly expensive odd way to ship something in a little set, but you know, if people are willing to pay.
Charlie India Charlie.
Taking
off runway 29er. Departure to the south. Foxtrot Mike November Charlie traffic.
Down. Got to turn around. So you can bear with me whilst I just taxi to the opposite side of the runway. Get us up to about 30 knots. No risk of us taking off at 30 knots. But it's an extremely long track back. We'll go down, turn around, and then we'll get going on our mission. All of the runway. I've said this already in one of the episodes, but I'm sure someone had said there's no bigger wastage in flying other than runway behind you. So all the runway basically. The moral of that story. 55, take it off. This is all about speed. I mean, you don't get graded on your speed, but you get... The faster we do it, the faster we can get on to the next mission, and the more money we can make per hour, so to speak. So we're doing 36 nautical miles, look. Don't worry folks, you're not going to sit here and wait whilst we do 36 nautical miles worth of flying. As you can see, I'm already cutting the corner, because I know I need to go that way. Bring the flaps up. So you don't have to stick to your flight plan. Not getting graded on that. Autopilot on. Heading mode on. 92,200 feet, so set your altimeter. Set the speed. About 100 knots. Still full power. And let's go. So what I'll do is I'll quickly fly to this line. I'll probably pause the video and we will come back. This is going to be quite a short video, this one, because what I want to do next is I want to do a bit of a special episode on... Basically the next episode is going to be all grinding the money to get set up the company. So what we'll do is we'll do this flight, we'll look at setting up a company, and we will see how much we need to raise in order to buy our first plane. Because once we have our first plane, the amount of money you earn is ridiculously better. Obviously you have the like repair and maintenance and things like that to pay for on the plane, but it is a lot better. Right, so I'm sure you don't want to watch me fly the next, could be half an hour or so. Well, I'm not going to, but that's the one for the next video. So what I'll do is I will pause this video here, and through the magic of editing, I will be back in a second when we're on final. See you in a second. So here we are folks, we're now back, ready for our approach into the airport. So yeah, I know it says follow traffic pattern, but I'm a rebel, without a clue, so we're not gonna. I don't want to do all this, I'm just going to do this. We're already descending, look, descending nice and fast. Ironically it says nose up, but actually in this instance we're going to be nose down for 130 knots. Some power. Yeah, so what I'll do is in the next episode we'll go through and we'll do the how to beat the grind kind of episode on the best techniques for maximising your money and reducing your time. Get that company as fast as possible. Kick out the autopilot. Doing this by hand. That's slowing down. This is all about landing smoothness. That's all they really care about. Scrub some of the speed off. Get those flaps down. Thank you, yes I know we're at 500 feet. I have an altimeter. Oh, this is a bush landing. You know you're nervous when you see a runway like that. camera.
Foxtrot Mike Alpha Delta traffic. Cessna 5 Romeo, Charlie India Charlie is on final. Runway 25 to land. Foxtrot Mike Alpha Delta traffic.
Try not to hit the trees on the way in. Try not to stall. A little bit close. And land. Some of these bush runways are... you'll land on them and they'll be like, you have not landed on the runway. It's like, oh Jesus. Exit runway. Well, it doesn't really say where to exit runway, does it? Go this way. Oh, this is well and truly a bush landing, isn't it? Yeah. Pull off the runway and shut down. So that's it. That is the cargo mission. Mission success. $91,190. That's pretty good. I'm hoping that should be an S. Everything went perfectly. Oh, a nice high S. That's what we like to see. Give me the money. 3,500. Well, that's better than nothing. Oh, hey, we're underway. We get an extra 3% from every mission. That's good. So, next steps. Company's not available. When do you unlock companies? Hang on, I have to Google this. Ah, you need 25 to 26,000 credits to cover the company license fee and the cheapest available used aircraft. So we need another 10,000 credits. So what I will probably do is I will cut the video here, and you guys can come back once I've grinded a bit of missions, and we can look at setting up our first company. In a second. So guys, welcome back. I've done a couple more missions. I did 2 cargo missions and we're now up to 36,000 credits up here. So this is unlocked companies. So what we can do is we can go into companies. Want to purchase a cargo transport license, basically. I mean, I'd love to get a beluga and all that, but you can't actually fly them yet. Create the company for 10,000 credits. Purchase. So, sim d cargo typing. But
Congratulations, you just created your first company. However, you're going to need to buy an aircraft to begin flying for yourself. Keep in mind you can still fly as an employee at any time if needed.
yeah, because you would essentially from now on we're never going to fly as an employee. Want to buy an aircraft?
At this early stage of your new company, you can only access used aircraft. Keep going and you'll soon be able to buy brand new aircraft.
Basically after you've
Used
bought your
aircraft
first
are
one.
much cheaper than new ones, but you cannot configure them. Pick one so we can see its condition.
25,000 credits.
This is where you can see the aircraft's current condition before committing to a purchase. The way you fly drastically impacts aircraft condition and the associated maintenance fees, so take care of your planes.
Yeah, so basically if you're really bad at landing, you're going to have to pay more for your landing gear. Likewise, if you run everywhere at full throttle.
This aircraft looks good, but in future be careful as it's not always the case when buying secondhand.
As I say, so landing gear to maintain is 22,000 credits. Whilst we're buying it for 25, it actually might cost us closer to 50.
Now it's time to choose an insurance plan for your aircraft. There are different options available, each with different levels of coverage but also different fees. Choose the option that best suits the type of missions you'll be.
Always pick basic. Simple as.
Next, choose which airport you want to have your aircraft delivered. Try to pick somewhere with plenty of nearby missions, as you will have.
Yeah, basically pick an airport. So it's showing us the cargo ones. So we had, where do we? Select that one. And there we go, purchase. As far as I'm aware, there's nowhere to change the colours of.
Your new aircraft arrived. Let's get the technician to check it out.
So then you get to manage aircraft.
You'll want to regularly check on the condition of all your aircraft. Proper maintenance is essential. Better to discover any faults down here on the ground than 5 minutes after takeoff.
Not wrong. But the issue is we've only got 1,000 credits left. So you can go to landing gear, you can hit details. This is all stuff that's broke.
It's up to you to decide what needs urgent attention and what can be left till later. But keep in contact with the technician as each system will need regular maintenance.
So each one of these has its own cost. So like 3,000. Tire pressure is 1,000. Tires 1,000. Landing gear is 3,000. So never be tempted to just go bosh maintain, because 22 that would maintain everything within there, and you don't always need to do everything. In other words, we need 3,000 to fix the landing gear. The brakes need to, basically. But we don't have. But we can sell it for 300,000 credits. Look, that's basically how much a new one would cost. Now we've bought that one to prove the point. New one, 500,000. Okay. Also, a used one. You're talking 378, 289, like a couple hundred grand. So it's not. It's about 90% discount for your first plane, which is why the reason why we waited to get the cargo unlocked. Because once you have the cargo unlocked, we've got a better HQ look. So we can go into missions. So bearing in mind the freelance missions that I was doing were about 10,000 each, and you were losing 30, 40 odd thousand per flight to
So now you have your own business and your own aircraft to fly. The choice is yours. You can continue to take missions as an employee, where the payouts are lower but you don't have to worry about aircraft maintenance. Or you can head out as a freelancer, where the rewards are higher but the buck stops with you.
You can now switch between employee and freelancer missions via the panel in the top left corner.
Okay. So one thing to note if you get to this stage is you can hit this little down arrow, which shows you all the missions, and you can hit filters, and you can specialise it by light transport, for example. So bear in mind we're still an employee. So these are the employee missions. So the one I did was about 11,000, like that. That's kind of what I got. So 12,000, 8,000. So that's the kind of what you're looking at. You're looking at about 10,000. Then you go into freelancer, 121,000, 78, 93, 100. So this one here is 121,000, which is luckily where our plane is. So that is basically what we're going to do in the next episode. So now we've got our company set up, I will leave you guys there. And in the next one we will fly our own plane. Probably I'll do an episode in the middle. Yeah, I'll do an episode in the middle, which is more to do with min-maxing these missions. Right, I'll see you in the next one. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. Bye bye.